Hi guys, it's Jake here again. So for today's video, this will not be a nursing video, but rather a life vlog. So I've recently been into plants and today I'm making my first big purchase on a rare plant. So I'm gonna have to go and meet the seller in central London in order to get that item. So if you want to know what that rare plant I'm gonna buy is, keep watching this video. Hi guys, so I'm here now at Liverpool Street Station. Actually, the owner of the plant is in the law. Actually, the owner of the plant is a restaurant owner, but I can't tell you which restaurant it is for confidentiality. So I'm just on my way now. I'm just gonna take a turn to the left and we will get our plant. Let's see.
A few moments later.
Hi guys, so now I finally got the plant. Actually, she owned a restaurant, a Vietnamese restaurant, and just a way of thanking her, I was gonna buy an iced coffee, which is here. And I used to do it when I went back to get my coffee. She was like, "Oh, you can have the coffee for free as well." I'm like, "No, business is business. I'll pay the coffee as well." And she said, no, it's my treat. And like, oh, she's so kind. And I'm gonna show you what she gave me when I reach home. I'm gonna show it to you, okay? It's another 45-minute bus ride now. See ya.
1 hour later.
Hi guys, so I've arrived at home now and I am now going to show you what rare plant I've bought from a seller of the Facebook market. So first of all, I have to say that this seller was very genuine. Before we agreed to the price and into the actual, meet up, she was really looking for someone who, actually has the time to care for plants and, will do their best to keep the plant alive. So not just any seller, not just any buyer, just because they have, loads of money, but she wanted someone who could look after the plant. And I showed her some of my photos, although I've only been looking after plants for about a year now, but I've pretty much kept my plants alive, and I always do my research as to how to care for it and what temperature, watering, and all of that. So she was happy to sell it to me, and she was very, very generous actually, and she also gave me some cuttings. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm gonna show you the plant. It's a very rare plant, and I have to say, on the way here, I was watching all the YouTube videos on how to care for it, and it got a little bit daunting. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now and gonna show you this plant. So here it is. It's none other than the Calathea White Fusion, which I just learned from watching another YouTube video on the bus on the way home, which is actually man-made. So originally this is all green, and then some scientist in Thailand did some genetic modification, and now we have the Calathea White Fusion. So as you can see, it's in great condition. There's a few browning tips, but otherwise it looks healthy. First impression, the patterns are so nice and they're quite unique to each leaf, so there's like no similar leaves at all. And the leaves are very thin. Like, you see this wrapping paper for flowers, it's almost as thin as this. It is quite delicate and I have to look after it very well. And as you can see, if you go to any websites like eBay, Amazon, or other places where they sell plants, some people would sell like a rooted cutting of this for £15 just for 1 or 2 leaves. And this one is a whole pot of the white fusion. So I am so lucky, and I am so blessed that I managed to find that seller who was very kind and generous. So how much did it cost me to buy this white fusion? So if you buy this online, full pot like this, should be around 75 to 100 pounds. And as for me, I got it for 30 pounds. So, wow, 30 pounds for this beauty. Now, I have to really take good care of this. My promise to her is I'm gonna do my best to keep it alive. So she had it for over a year, and she has 2 pots now. I'm not sure if she propagated or she bought 2 pots initially, but she said this was an extra and she had to sell it to someone who's confident to look after it. She did say it didn't take much effort for her. She just watered it like 1 or 2 weeks, or depending on the wetness of the topsoil, and she made sure that the water run through it and not just little spurts of water on top. She made sure that the water run through and let it drain fully before she put it back on the display pot. So yeah, I'm so happy. This is my new baby Calathea White Fusion. Okay, I'm gonna carefully leave it there. So I'm gonna put this, as you can see in my room, I've got 2 very big windows, so this will be indirectly, so it's about 1.5 meters away from the big window, but it gets all very bright indirect light. And I've got some blinds as well, so if it's too bright and it gets a bit too hot, it might burn the leaves. So I'm gonna pull down some blinds, just half of the light is going through. And I've also got this curtain which filters the light as well. Okay, now what else did she give me? She was so generous, actually. I just paid for the plant, but she said, I'm gonna give you some more cuttings, and this is what she gave me. So she also gave me a Monstera Minima, or I think it's Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, or yeah, that's the one. So it's like a mini Monstera. So she just cut some extra tips off and then gave me some cuttings. So I have it now on a jar in water just to get some roots out. I will still have to research first on how to cut some. I think we can have 2 or 3 cuttings from this. So I'm gonna research on that. And she also gave me a silver satin Pothos, which I've cut into 4. Okay, I'm not advertising this coffee, but I've kept this cup because the cover, I reversed the cover so it looks like a funnel, and that supports the cutting. So here you are. And lastly, she also gave me the Enjoy Pothos, which actually, if you look online, is starting to get really in demand, and it's not really rare. You can find it everywhere, but it's starting to raise in price because of its nice patterns. But she gave it to me for free. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Oh, thank you so much, Miss H. And I will message her later on to say thank you and show her where I put the plants and how I've safely placed it in my room, just to say thank you. So yeah, so those are the plants that I had to go 45 minutes going to the place and 45 minutes going back home. So but almost 2 hours of travel, and I managed to get this plant, and I'm so happy. It's so beautiful. The challenge now is to keep it alive. So as I've seen on the videos, it is quite a diva. It is very particular with lighting, water, and even those famous plant YouTubers have had several deaths of white fusion, so I hope it doesn't die. I'm gonna do my best. So that's it for today's video. If you want to see how this Calathea white fusion does in my room and under my care, do follow me and subscribe to my channel. It will be alternating nursing video and also life vlog videos, which includes my hobby, which is caring for plants and collecting plants. So if you like those kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to me, give this video a like, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.